Welcome to Football Madness. Remember to like, remember to subscribe, remember to share this. Now let's go have some fun. Let's go. Back again to another episode of Review and Preview Show. We're back this week to look at the features that are coming up this weekend. We have a lot of good games to watch out for this weekend. It is going to be fun. It's going to be interesting. For those of you that are joining us for the first time, you are welcome to Football Madness channel. Over here, we break down the game. We discuss all topic. This is a fun channel to be at. And I welcome you once more. For those of you that have been coming back, we thank you for the support. We thank you for the love. Keep coming back. Keep watching the Football Madness show. This is a fun place to be. You guys know how we do this one. Remember to grab your food, grab your drink. Let us have some fun. It is not personal. It is just football. So if you give me glass, I will give you both. So above all, let's go have some fun. It is not personal. It is just football. So let's go. For the first game we have this weekend, we have the game between Crystal Palace and Liverpool. This game is looking like a tough one for Liverpool. We've been watching Liverpool this season so far. They've been going under the radar. They've been going about their business. Like, it is business football they've been playing. They're picking up points, both in the Champions League, both in the Premier League. They've been winning games consistently, so I commend them for that. And as lot, kudos to you. You are doing a good job. So we saw Liverpool last weekend. Liverpool defeated Wolves 2-1. Liverpool was wasteful in that game. A lot of chance was being wasted. So I hope going into this weekend that will be corrected. And Slot is going to take note of that and be ready for Crystal Palace, because Crystal Palace is a team that will attack you. Crystal Palace has good strikers, good wingers, good playmakers. They might not have good defense, but they are going to attack. So that is the Crystal Palace football. So we saw Liverpool in the Champions League game in the midweek. We saw that too. They defeated Bologna 2-0. They were also wasteful in front of goal. There was not a lot of energy in that game. It looked like it was like a game that Liverpool just conserved energy, did not want to run, did not want to put in a lot of effort, but they won that game 2-0, which is good. Picking up points no matter how you play. You play good, you pick up points. You play bad, pick up points. That's a sign of a good team. So now, first thing for Liverpool that I've noticed this week as a whole is Liverpool midfield. You need to step up. We saw McAllister. McAllister picked up his first Champions League goal against Bologna. That was good. I commend them. The midfield are beginning to get goal. We saw last week, Szoboszlai picked up a Champions League goal too. So it's good to see Liverpool midfielders picking up goal, but we need that in the Premier League. We need the midfielders to score in the Premier League. So going into this weekend against Crystal Palace, I need the midfielders to step up. Szoboszlai, McAllister will need goals from the midfield. And if it is to rotate, I think Slot need to rotate the midfield and give some players some rest time, and they can bring them on in the second half. You can bring in the likes of Curtis Jones. Let Curtis Jones come in and see if he can get goals too. We need the midfielders to start getting goals. The defense have been getting goals. We saw last weekend, we saw Konate picking up a goal. We need the midfielders to start getting goals. I will be calling on this topic week in, week out. Liverpool midfielders need to start scoring goals. That is important for their success this season. Key point to victory for Liverpool against Crystal Palace. They need to take their chances. That's the first thing. You cannot be wasteful in front of goal. Salah, good to see you scoring in the Champions League game against Bologna. Now you need to start scoring again in the Premier League. We need you. The team is going to go as far as you can take this team. You are the star man of this team. Gravenberch has been a blessing to Liverpool this season. He's been the surprise of the season so far. Every week, man of the match. Every week, man of the match. Gravenberch this season has been the best for Liverpool, and I'm commending him. I'm giving him his own flowers. Continue to do what you are doing. The test is going to come on this month. The features Liverpool have in place this month, October, is going to test Liverpool, and we are going to find out what type of team is Liverpool. Is Liverpool a contender or is Liverpool a pretender? We are going to find out this month. I look forward to seeing these features as they are coming in this month. October is because it's going to get harder as time goes on this month, even next month too. The next shot, October and November, we are all going to find out what type of team is Liverpool. Are they a pretender or are they a contender? We are going to find out on Football Madness. Final thing for Liverpool this weekend, Chiesa fitness. Chiesa fitness is I think Chiesa is still a doubt for the game against Crystal Palace. He had picked up a illness. He was not part of the team that played against Bologna in the Champions League. I hope he'll be back because I really want to see Chiesa get going. That's a player that I actually want to do well. I want him to start getting his playing time. I want him to start getting goals. That's a talent. He is a talent. He can help Liverpool once he start getting his confidence back. He can help Liverpool once the season gets going. And we are going into the hardest part of the futures for Liverpool this season. The month of October, the month of November, Liverpool have the hardest future in the whole European football. So I look forward to watching this game. I need all the players fit and ready, and we look forward to seeing what they have to offer this season. Liverpool versus Crystal Palace. That will be an entertaining game for the neutral. The first game, the early kickoff on Saturday morning. Go and watch this game. It will be entertaining, and I will see you guys. For the second game we have this weekend, we have the game between Arsenal and Southampton. This is going to be as easy as it gets for Arsenal. Arsenal has played a lot of difficult games these past few weeks, so it's good to finally see them playing their easy and more lighter game on the schedule. So this is going to be a flawless victory for them. I believe Arsenal is going to come out of this game as easy as it could get. They are going to destroy Southampton. Southampton is going back. They're going to get relegated. They have a straight ticket back to Championship. They cannot score goals, and a team that cannot score goals in the Premier League is going to get relegated. Southampton is leading the race for how fast a team can get to can catch that relegation bus, and Southampton right now is the front of line. But back to the game. So we saw Arsenal against PSG in the Champions League. Arsenal played a difficult game against PSG. PSG was good, but we saw Raya. Raya was so good. Raya made a lot of saves in that game. Arsenal defense continued to hold on tight. That is a strong defense. They're looking solid as they did last year. This season, they've continued on the same trajectory. So now we saw them also last weekend against Leicester. Arsenal took a 2-0 lead and then gave two goals away, making it 2-2. And then in the last minute, indeed, they did an own goal. And then Havertz picked up the winning goal again. It ended 4-2. Going forward, Arsenal cannot make such a mistake again. You cannot take 2-0 lead against a Premier League side and give up 2 goals. When you do that against teams that are better than Leicester, they are going to make you pay. When you take a 2-0 lead, you have to control the game after that. You control the pace of the game. You control the tempo of the game. You do not give any chance away. Control the game. It's good that they made that mistake against Leicester. Let's say they've gotten it out of their system. So going forward now, they need to look out for that we cannot make such a mistake. In the Champions League game against PSG, we saw Mikel Merino. Mikel Merino came in the Champions League game in the second half. Welcome to English football. So I look forward to watching him this season. That's a player that can come in and Arsenal midfield and give the likes of Rice and the likes of Partey rotation. They could give them some rest time. You see, Rice have been playing almost every game this season, if not every game. So a player like that can give him rest time. You can be able to rotate Rice and say, okay, rest this game and then come in the second half or like something. Just give them rotation. So that's a good improvement for Arsenal midfield. We look forward to watching him. And then Raya this season have been superb. I told you guys he's been playing out of his mind. After that Euro tournament that he did not get to play, this man has been playing like someone that is possessed. He's playing out of his mind. He keeps Arsenal in game when Arsenal cannot find goals. So this past week is good to see Arsenal attack finally scoring. So that's an improvement for what they've done this season. Finally, now the attacking players are scoring. Martinelli scored this week. Havertz scored 2 this week. Saka scored this week. Trossard scored this week. So that is good for Arsenal going forward. Arsenal will need their forward to be able to pick up goals. You do not need to rely on only Saka every time. You need your other attacking players to pick up goals, pick up assists, and get their season going. So we look forward to watching this game against Southampton. Is going to be an easy one for Arsenal. Arsenal do not need to worry about anything. This is at Emirates too. This is as easy as it's going to get for Arsenal this season. Flawless victory, easy 3 points, and go home and relax yourself. That's as easy as it's going to be. So that's as much as it is for us. Key to victory for Arsenal. Key to victory for Arsenal against Southampton. I don't think Southampton is going to pose any threat to Arsenal. So Arsenal is going to win this game. Most likely in the first half. And in the second half, they are going to hit cruise control. They are going to coast through the game and it will be over. For those of you that play fantasy, take notes now. Go and pick up Arsenal players. This week, if you can get your hand on 3 Arsenal players, you are in place to pick up points this weekend. Pick up an Arsenal defender, and if possible, pick up 2 Arsenal forward, or if possible, pick up an Arsenal goalkeeper. I'm telling you, this weekend, for those of you that play fantasy, go and pick up 3 Arsenal players. This is as easy as it's going to get for Arsenal. Let's go. That's it. The next game on our list now, we have Manchester City versus Fulham. So for the third game we have on our list, we have the game between Manchester City and Fulham. This is going to be an interesting game for neutral. For the neutral fans, they are going to enjoy watching this game. We saw Manchester City last weekend in the Premier League. Manchester City drew 1-1 to Newcastle. I predicted that game, and I knew that game was going to be a draw due to the injury and the lack of players that Manchester City had on their roster. The likes of Rodri was out, KDB was out, Bob was out, so I knew that game was going to be hard for Manchester City to find goals. So I knew that game was going to end in a draw, and it did. So going forward into this game against Fulham, I'm going to title this game the bounce back game, because Manchester City is going to be seeking revenge. Manchester City is not going to drop points in back-to-back games, so they are going to be out for blood. So Fulham, be wary of Manchester City. Manchester City is going to be at home against Fulham, so they are going to unleash on Fulham. It's going to be a very, very dangerous one for Fulham. Fulham are going to receive the wrath of Manchester City this weekend. For a neutral fan, get your food, get your drink, sit down and enjoy this game. It is going to be a beautiful one. Like the angels are falling down. This game is going to be entertaining. Fulham play beautiful football. I enjoy watching Fulham play football. They try to keep the ball on the ground. They try to play the ball out wide to the winger. They try to attack from the flank, and then we've been seeing the likes of Smith Rowe, the likes of Nelson. We've seen them coming to the Fulham team and made impact. Raul Jimenez have been scoring goals, so that's good. Adama Traore looking like a reborn, a new player. So the Fulham is playing beautiful football so far this season. So that is going to be an interesting one to watch. I look forward to watching this game. No, this game is going to be an entertaining one. Fulham are going to attack Manchester City. Manchester City is going to destroy Fulham. So it is not going to be a defensive game. It's not going to be anyone packing the balls. This game is going to be an entertaining one. And for the neutral fans, get your popcorn, get your drink, get your food. You are going to be entertained. This is the game to watch. So far for City this season, City have been scoring a lot of goals. Haaland has been destroying a lot of defense. So coming into this game, especially the fact that he did not score against Newcastle, I believe that this game against Fulham, he will be coming for revenge. He's going to be taking no prisoners. So for the defense of Fulham, just be looking for Haaland. Haaland will be scoring goals this weekend. I will look forward to see that bounce back. Key to victory for me this against Fulham. The key to victory will be Foden. We saw Foden in the Champions League game. Foden picking up a goal and an assist. We saw Gundogan picking up a goal. So I believe that these two players are going to be key to victory. The ability to create for Haaland, the ability to also pick up goals on their own is going to be the difference against Fulham. Against Newcastle, Man City struggled to create chances. So in this game now, Foden coming back to himself, coming back to fitness will be very, very important. So these are the key to victory. Foden and Gundogan, ability to create for Haaland and ability to pick up goals on their own. I look forward to watching this game. Grab your popcorn, grab your drink. Let's go and have some fun. This is going to be an interesting one. So right now, as you are watching this, please remember to like, remember to subscribe. Go and do it right now so we can continue breaking down all the games that are coming up this weekend. Go right there, right now. Like, subscribe. Please. We need it. This is how we are going to get YouTube to share this channel to the rest. The algorithm is against us, so please like, subscribe and share. Please leave me a comment too. Let's keep the conversation going. Please do not watch and not leave me a comment. As you are watching, make sure you leave a comment. At least say something. Let me know what you think. Thank you. So let's get back to the next game. So the next game we have on our list is a big one between Aston Villa and Manchester United. This game would have been my game of the weekend if it's not for the fact that Manchester United have been playing like a team that do not understand, like a Sunday League team. They've pretty much been playing football like a Sunday League team. I'm disappointed and I do not enjoy watching their games. I really expected more from Manchester United this season. I had high hopes and high regard for them coming into this season. They bought players that they needed to buy. They made good addition into that team that I was looking forward to their improvements this season, coming away from last season. But so far this season, they've been a shadow of themselves. I've not been impressed. I've not seen anything. There's nothing to write home about. The style of play is not impressive. Like there is nothing there to watch and I'm disappointed. So going forward into this game, this is a game that Manchester United is going to struggle. I can tell you that now. If you are a Manchester United fan, I think you should travel this weekend. Stay away from football this weekend. Do not watch football this weekend because you are going to be disappointed and you're going to be shocked. Going to Villa Park against Aston Villa is not going to be an easy one for Manchester United. Manchester United need a retreat. They need to go home, go back to the drawing board and find out what is going wrong. If this game should go the way it did against Tottenham Hotspur, they might end up firing Ten Hag after this game because this might be the last one to get Ten Hag fired. Last weekend, we saw Manchester United against Tottenham Hotspur at home at Old Trafford. Manchester United lost at home 3-0. That was not good. I feel for the fans. The fans left the game early. It was bad. You do not expect people to pay money to come watch a game at home under the rain and lose 3-0. This is Manchester United we are talking about. How the mighty has fallen. This is sad, and God bless them, man. God bless their soul. Manchester United fans, take heart. I feel for you all. You guys are really going through it. You guys are going through a lot. Sorry, eh? Take heart. But back to the game against Aston Villa. Key to victory for Manchester United. I think the key to victory for Manchester United is them going back to the basic. They need to go back to the fundamental. They need to go back to the basic. Keep the game simple. Defend. Do not concede goal. First of all, that's the primary target. Defend and do not concede goals. If possible, you can come out of this game with a 0-0 draw. That will be an improvement. Just defend. Do not concede goals. Do not concede any goal. Just defend. That's it. That's the key. That's the only thing I want to see from Manchester United. Let us go back to the basic. Keep it simple. Just defend. Bruno Fernandes' red card was rescinded. He will be back playing. The ref did nonsense against Tottenham Hotspur and destroyed that game. So he's back to playing this weekend. He will not be missing any games. So that's a win for Manchester United. I hope he will be able to carry the team as the captain of the team. He will be able to lead them and help them pick at least a point. That's what I'm giving Manchester United. Ability to pick up at least a point. Manchester United picking up a point at Villa Park is a victory. That's it. This is how bad it has gotten for Manchester United. And this is so disappointing. It's so disappointing. It's just sad to watch. Like, people are talking about bantering. I can't even banter Manchester United anymore. At this point, I feel like it's an abuse. It's no longer bantering. Week in, week out, you are dropping points. And while dropping points, you are not even playing well. You are playing bad. It's bad football. It's dropping points. It's everything going wrong at Manchester United. Manchester United need a retreat. They need to hit the reset button. And they need to start all over. Find yourself a new coach. You could see the trend now. Majority of these top clubs are beginning to bring in coach and not managers. So Manchester United need to follow that path. Bring in a coach that can coach this team, that can give them an identity, give them a style of play, give them a new brand, like just give them something to actually have hope, something to look forward to. It will lead them the right way, teach them the right pattern of football, the right pattern of play. Because right now, it is bad. This is the point where you call 911. This is where you call in the cavalry. It is going bad, and Manchester United is sinking, and they are sinking fast. Oh, Lord, help them this weekend. I really hope they get it together, because this is not going to be nice. Because we can see Aston Villa strikers, the likes of Oli Watkins, the likes of Durant. These guys are scoring goals from everywhere on the field. Aston Villa is winning Champions League game, winning Premier League game. Aston Villa this season is firing in all cylinders. Let us pray for Manchester United. Dear Lord Jesus, please help Manchester United this weekend. We do not want them to be destroyed. We do not want to see a massacre. We actually need both teams to compete, both teams to show up and play football. Dear Lord, we want to be entertained. This game is supposed to be an entertaining game. Dear Lord, please give us entertainment in this game. Amen. Help Manchester United, Lord, because we need it. On to the next game. For the next game we have on the list, we have the game between Chelsea and Nottingham Forest. Ooh, this is a nice one too to watch. Chelsea versus Nottingham Forest. This is a London game. This is going to be an interesting one. Stamford Bridge. Enzo Maresca, you have been doing well this season. I applaud your energy. I applaud your effort, ability to turn things around. You deserve your flowers, and we commend you. Everyone laughed at you at the beginning of the season, including me. But you are doing well now. You're turning the ship around, so we commend you. We clap for you. We give you your flowers. Chelsea now is playing beautiful football. Chelsea is beginning to turn things around. Kopama is looking cold as always. Taking no prisoners, leaving no defenders around, destroying everything that he's coming through. As he's coming through, he's destroying all the defenders. So we're calling out Kopama. We're giving him to his own flowers. Congratulations. He scored 4 goals the last week against Brighton last week. That game ended 4-2. It was an interesting game to watch. Brighton, I do not understand what Brighton is doing with a high line. I pray I do not see Brighton playing that high line again. That was a disaster. You would think that after Chelsea scored the first goal, Brighton will learn from their mistake and at least drop the defense in midfield and attack, drop it back by 10 yards. At least that would have made a difference. But no, what do? They pushed it forward again. They went across the halfway line and went into Chelsea half. And all Chelsea had to do was play the ball behind the defense, get Jackson running behind the defense, get Madueke running behind the defense, and that was it. And Kopama was there finishing everything off. It could have been more than that if Jackson had 2 opportunities to score goals. Madueke had his own opportunity to score goals. Kopama even missed a one-on-one. Despite scoring 4 goals, it could have been a massacre for Brighton. Please, Brighton, we do not want to see that anymore. Not against Chelsea. Chelsea is not your mate. So do not do that against big team anymore. When you want to play those highline, do that against Southampton, against Leicester and co. Just leave the big team out of it. Thank you. Take note of that, Brighton, and that will save you guys going for next game. But back to Chelsea against Nottingham Forest. Key to victory, I told Enzo Maresca last week, keep the same team. What we are looking forward to seeing from Chelsea is building a team, merging that team together, keep the same starting lineup, let that team form their bond, let them know each other, let them understand how to play as one. And once that team gel together, we are going to see the best of Chelsea. We are going to see Chelsea back to where Chelsea belong. So that is the key to victory for Chelsea. Sancho, Palmer, Madueke, Nkuku, Jackson, just keep the team the same way. Let them go. Take off the shackles and let this guy cook. The team is balanced now. They are picking up points. They're winning games. And that's what Chelsea fans have been clamoring for. So it's good to see them finally picking up points. So I commend Enzo Maresca for the development and the changes that he has done to the Chelsea team. Kudos to you, Mr. Enzo Maresca. Congratulations. We give you your flowers. We have come to the end of today's episode of Review and Preview Show. Thank you for staying with us. We appreciate the effort. We appreciate the love. We appreciate the energy. Please remember to like, remember to subscribe, remember to promote this, share this to your friends, share this on your social media page, send it to your parents, send it to your siblings, your family members. Just share it in your group chat everywhere. Let everyone get on the football madness waves. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I will see you guys next time. Stay blessed. Remember, it is not personal. It is just football. I will see you guys.